Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Soul Guidance with Deepti. This is a milestone reading because this almost completes a year long journey where we've been religiously connecting alongside the phases of the moon and trying to glean guidance with the tool of the tarot and be able to become a more refined versions of ourselves. So, if you've really joined me on all the activations and if you've been maintaining a journal, this is going to be a great time for you to reflect back and see how you've shifted as an individual. And from that place of deep reflection and contemplation, you can use the time to very intentionally create a life that feels more aligned to you. With the new moon in Aries, this is also the beginning of the zodiac year or the beginning of the Vedic calendar, the Kudi Padwa also, and also the Navratris that are followed. So the next few days are extremely auspicious to such an extent that whatever you choose to do for the next 12 days is akin to sowing seeds of consciousness of what it is that you're going to experience through the next 12 days. Thus, if you can be very mindful and go through this period of 12 days with intentions of purification at a body level, which could mean clean eating, it could mean fasting, or if you want to really use this time to be a little more contemplative and meditative, sit down with your thoughts, purify your mind, and sit down with your feelings and emotions. Do a lot of heart opening work, do a lot of shadow work. It's really going to help us. And from that place of deeper knowingness, if you choose to set intentions for the year, they are really going to manifest magically. And I think this is also a reading that's very close to my heart. Of course, all portals have been so. But I say this coming from a place of sitting with the guidance in the previous few portals and coming to a place of realization that I was really divinely guided by the creator consciousness to hold this collective reading for a year, and we very beautifully culminated this journey. And thus, I would now like to take a little break from doing collective readings on a weekly basis. I'm going to continue doing a lot of work that nourishes my soul and how I can really be of service to others alongside. So maybe in due course in time, I will possibly try and bring out messages in a format that's different, maybe using other modalities that I use in my everyday life and work, or the work that I do with my clients, or maybe I could just come up with some nuggets which could be a little helpful in your own personal journey for that matter. A couple of ways that you can really engage with me on a personal level and work are tarot consultation sessions, the personal reading sessions, of course. I also do a lot of deep transformation coaching work for people who really want to bring about a definite shift in their life and be able to overcome the challenges they are facing from a place of personal empowerment. I do about 12 deep sessions that work at a conscious, subconscious, and supraconscious level. So those formats are available. I do healing sessions, which include crystal healing, which includes theta healing. So I assist people with a lot of deep shadow work, helping people work with their limiting beliefs to be able to release them and to be able to seed newer beliefs that really serve them on the journey that they are on. Beyond that, I also use a modality called dowsing to be able to get guidance and help people on their journeys. And beyond this, I am also available for one-to-one coaching and counseling sessions on an hourly basis. So these are a couple of formats that you can really stay engaged with me. And I'm hoping that sometime down the line, I should be able to really start doing maybe live readings or live sessions or just live interactions so that we'll have more capacity and more space to collectively come together and keep growing and evolving on this journey together. So, having said that, I want you to really come to this place, relish your beingness in this present moment, and see for yourself how you feel about opening this new moon portal, such a powerful new moon that we are at. Where is our higher consciousness leading us to? Inviting you to stay connected with your breath. Feel a lot of gratitude for the breath that really guides you, that allows you to have this human experience. Spirit, please show us how can we beautifully work with the energies of the new moon, and also this being the culmination of our collective reading using the tool of the tarot. Feeling a lot of surge and gratitude for all the guidance that has come through in this past entire year for us. Seeking messages for the week. So the message that Spirit has for us is we've really done a lot of work and we've come to a place that we can no longer be blinded by our emotions. Spirit is showing us that we've really come to that place where we can express ourselves coming from a place of love and choosing to let people know your own personal truth, even if it means that you do not really see them eye to eye or you don't really agree to each and every thing that is being spoken or that's coming up. So thus you can really become an advocate of your own truer self and not really get caught up in the whirlpool of feelings, especially when interactions are concerned with people that you work with. It could be your interaction with your boss and your seniors or your teammates for that matter. It could be interactions with your family members. It could be interactions with your significant other. It could be interactions with your partner or spouse or children for that matter. And this whole journey has really been about self-mastery. And now that you've really come to that place of getting a fair handle on how to not really get over-identified with your feelings, working from that place of neutrality, you are at a place where you can now step beyond and make progress. You are really going to go places in your relationships now that you are going to work from this place of personal empowerment. Spirit is also guiding us and showing us that as long as we choose to really stay connected to the eternal truth, as long as we do not work through perceptions, we do not operate from the charge of the memories of the past, if we do not operate from previous programming, we will then be able to continuously manifest a life that is always serving ourselves as well as serving others. We will really be that central authority. We will operate from a place of purity and we will choose to question everything that is really being fed to us in our life from different channels. It could be when you are watching something digitally, your screen time. What is it that you're consuming through the media outlets? What is it that you're consuming as part of your entertainment routines? What is it that you're consuming in your day to day interactions with colleagues, people, acquaintances, community members, and your family members? At all points in time, you have to choose to be mindful to decipher the truth. And this can really happen when you master that level of working without attachment. You have to be present, you have to be engaged, but at the same time, you are not really attached to the outcome of that particular interaction or that situation for that matter. And Spirit is showing us that every important decision that we are going to make this coming year, this is going to be like a milestone marker for us to keep coming back time and again. Whenever you find yourself a little stuck, or perhaps you need a little more clarity, you have to really just take a couple of moments, connect with your breath, choose to activate your pineal gland, very intently connect with the magical powers that are residing within you, and from that place of deeper clarity, then you can come around choosing an option that feels aligned to you rationally, it feels aligned to you in your heart, and it feels aligned to you with your intuition and your gut feeling. And when you operate from this place of alignment, you are definitely going to emerge victorious, and you will be able to lead in a very loving manner. You will very automatically become a source of inspiration to those around you. People around you in your life will really start looking up to you. They might seek your counsel, or they might just simply enjoy your company so much that they'll look forward to being around you, because they will really feel seen, they'll feel heard, they will feel met at a more deeper level in your presence. And that is going to be your truest gift to the world. It's going to be your gift to yourself for that matter. And Spirit is showing us that definitely the year ahead looks very promising. This is going to be a year that is going to ask you to take action. It's going to be a year which is going to ask you to stay connected to the zeal, the passion, the ambition that you have in your heart. And then it's going to show you ways to go about achieving that. There is going to be a lot of new clarity on the horizon that's going to come up for you. And this is also a message that if you're going to use this particular week to really stay connected to your spirit consciousness, you will keep getting messages, or you will keep getting visuals of how you are manifesting your life, or how your life is meant to pan out. If you are really very going to be intentional about staying connected to your higher self, you might start getting answers in your dream consciousness. Even while you are asleep, Spirit is going to be at work to be able to get you clarity. So it's going to be important for you to really be mindful of asking your spirit for guidance whenever you need help, whenever you feel stuck. And definitely, this is likely to be a year of travel. This is going to open up opportunities for many people to be more mobile than what we've experienced or been in the past year for that matter. And this is also going to be a week that's going to give you opportunities to interact a lot more in your individual spaces. It could be with community members, it could be with like minded people, it could be attending events or family uh, social interactions for that matter. So definitely it's going to be a week that's going to help us move forward as long as we stay connected to the Spirit and we keep asking Spirit to keep leading the way for us. Thank you so much. I feel my heart really full with gratitude and love for everybody who's really supported these collective readings, who held space, who really connected with this guidance from different parts of the world and actually taken time to sit and understand or just simply bring awareness to those unconscious aspects of your being. I am certain that just simply being able to listen to these readings has really brought about deeper activations of the light codes within your own personal being. And thus, you've really shifted yourself. And also, the next few months, when you really come to a place of observation, you will be able to see the results of the conscious work that you've been doing. So if you've got your journal and you've been making notes through the year gone by, you will really start seeing a lot of tangible uh, results in your life hereafter. I'm wishing all of us a superb start to the new year, a very joyful year, a year of deep peace and deep love, a year of deeper celebration of this momentous journey that life is. I really look forward to staying connected, pouring all my love into your heart. Namaste.